And I'm going to reach up here, I think. Yes, I think I'm right here, that we, in addition to hearing this beautiful music, this would be a great place to talk about the Arts Congress that has happened this past September, as citizens both north and south in the Dakotas joined together to showcase and celebrate the distinct cultural and artistic traditions of our two states at the Dakota Centennial Arts Congress. South Dakota Public TV was on hand to bring this unique event home to Dakotans.
In September of this centennial year, an unprecedented historic celebration of artistic endeavor was held in Aberdeen, the Dakota Centennial Arts Congress, a once-in-a-lifetime gathering of artists and art appreciators from North and South Dakota. It gave individuals and organizations from both states an opportunity to join together to reflect on our past and plan for our cultural future. Serving as honorary chairpersons for the event were Charlotte Carver, former executive director of the South Dakota Arts Council, and visual artist Fritz Scholder, a native North Dakotan whose paintings are internationally known.
We, along with the humanities and all the art historians and all the artists, don't ever forget the most important factor of all, are here to remember our heritage and to appreciate it today, but to have a vision to look to tomorrow.
There has been a tremendous amount of energy generated from the Congress. People are enthused about what's happening. And I think that the reason for that is because there's a mixture of new people. North Dakota and South Dakota people, a lot of them are meeting and sharing ideas for the first time. And I think that that has created some kind of special magic.
I think the fact that there were so many practicing artists here, that there was an opportunity to showcase talent. I've never seen the dancers from North Dakota, you know. I've never been to the Red River Valley to see a dance performance. So I think it gave us an opportunity to showcase our talent and to appreciate what the other states has done.
Congress participants were treated to performances by a wide range of talented Dakotans. From dancers, to musicians, to mimes. Although the entertainment was plentiful, the Congress also found time to draft a Declaration of Cultural Identity. The document was then signed by Governor Mickelson and Governor Sinner and will be placed on permanent display in both states' capitals. The Declaration acknowledges our identity as Dakotans by proclaiming the cultural distinctions that characterize our time and place as a people.
I think that the Dakotans have been able to maintain their individual cultural identity at a time when in many parts of the country unique cultural traditions have been lost. I think while we complain a lot about our sparse population and also probably our very definite seasons, I think those things have helped to keep our traditions very unique.
We have learned to overcome the diversity of our land and where we live. And I think that this has made us a stronger people. That this has reflected in our art and in our culture.
I have always contended that being in both North Dakota and South Dakota made me tough.
Fritz Scholder grew up in Wahpeton, North Dakota, and PIERRE, South Dakota, where he studied under Oscar Howe. He's exhibited his paintings worldwide and gained an international reputation. His workshop and lecture were highlights of the Congress.
I really think it would be of great value if this was now continued every year for the two states, because it's so important to bring in outside artists who are truly working in the real art world. The art world has become very complex, and artists today need to know about it. Even if they stay here, they should be very aware of what's happening. This is part of it. I think that there has been, up to this point, maybe a little too much isolation.
I think that my particular heroes are the artists of today, because it's difficult for them to survive in the Dakotas as artists. What seems very obvious to me is that the artists that we have here, the artists and performers, are very high quality, but it's difficult for them to make a living. So I hold them in high esteem for staying here in the Dakotas and reflecting the culture of the Dakotas.
I truly feel that this Congress was a milestone. I think it was more than a meeting or a centennial event. Bringing the two Dakotas together to work cooperatively at this Congress was a major achievement.
I would congratulate all those who worked hard, whose vision a number of years ago and leadership and hard work made this a reality. The Centennial Arts Congress is truly a landmark for the Dakotas, but also perhaps may serve as a role model for other states, I hope.
So to all of those wonderful artists of Dakota who help us cross the broad rivers of human spiritual understanding, who help us walk in the pleasures and the pain and the providence of our people, all of them we are grateful. They have enriched our lives in ways no others can. They have enriched our states, they have enriched our culture, our collective spirit. They are the soul of Dakota.
The arts in South Dakota are looking forward to an excellent second 100 years in South Dakota. Those kind of projects do nothing but solidify the direction for the arts in South Dakota. That's great. We couldn't be happier and prouder to share that with you.